You're on the best of the Morning X. If you keep listening, it might make sense. 99X.
Someone you should know from Macon, Joe Curtis has been to every single Atlanta game.
Every single game?
That's amazing.
He's been to 388 of the franchise, their 497 games.
That's amazing. Absolutely
Every
amazing.
Say hello to Joe. Joe's in Macon. Good morning, Joe.
Hey, good morning. How are you this morning?
Joe.
Go Falcons.
Go Foul. How old a guy are you?
I'm 80 years old.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
You've never missed one game.
Never missed one game at home, preseason and regular season.
Now, what was the worst season that you sat through?
Which?
Well, it was, there was many of them.
But, what was the worst record that you sat through? Did we ever have an Ofer season? I don't think we had an Ofer.
No, we never did have an Ofer, thank goodness. But we had plenty of 3 and whatever the total was and everything.
So let me ask you, all right, so here you are. Let's say it's, 14 games into the season and maybe we're 2-12. What would bring you back to that 17th game up from Macon?
Well, I've just been a fan for a long time, and, this question has been asked, and this is the answer that I give. Some of those games back there that you're talking about, which let's not spend too much time on that because let's talk about Dan Reeves and his group.
We'll get there.
But I can remember more than one game. I've been a season ticket holder for 33 years. I would have 4 extra tickets left. I'd take and put 4 on the windshield of my car and go in the stadium. And when I came back after the game, there would be 8 more on the window. So that tells you that. But I tell you, let's talk about the good times since Dan Reeves has been in at Atlanta. And, that's what I mean. Go Falcons and go Dan Reeves.
Joe? Hey, Joe, when you set out the first game in 66, did you think, you know what, I'm going to go to every single game, or did it just happen that way?
No, it just happened that way. Actually, I had lived in Denver and Dallas, Texas before coming to Macon. I was recalled. I was a colonel fighter pilot in the Air Force, and I was recalled to come back to Georgia, actually at Warner Robins out at Robins Air Force Base.
Well, Joe, it must have been, I'm guessing, because if you're 80, you must have had allegiance to other teams growing up. What was your big team growing up, and was it tough to pull away from that?
Well, to start out, I was born in Indiana, so the Chicago Bears. I listened to the Chicago Bears on an old kind of radio.
Sure, on WGN.
Well, it would have been WGN. That's exactly right. And from then on, of course, when I was in the Air Force, I was stationed in Denver, and I started with the Denver Broncos and then moved to Dallas. One real quick interesting thing, that was Dan Reeves' first year at Dallas as a player.
Huh.
And so I know Dan Reeves from the time that he started out as a player with Dallas, and then, of course, the Tom Landry coaching is with Dan Reeves right now.
Sounds like you're a bigger Dan Reeves fan than you are a Falcons fan.
Well, I tell you, I don't know how you could not keep Dan Reeves in there, but...
What a great man.
And don't forget the Smith family, too, how important it is to Atlanta.
It's so horrible that Rankin's not here to see this, senior.
Yes, it is, but he's here with us in spirit. You can count on that.
So who do you go to the games with?
Well, of course... The first date of the first Falcon game was in August of 1966, and that was against Philadelphia.
That must have been a hot ticket.
Well, and it was hot, too. At that time, my wife-to-be, I asked her if she'd like to go to a Falcon football game. She said, I've never been to a Falcon football game.
Never been one.
Yeah.
I said, well, I know that because this will be the first one. So that was the start of it, and for about 20 years or so, she always went with me, and then a group from Atlanta, and I got a group of, I call them Falcon redneck fans that we probably cheer as loud and long as anybody in that dome.
So
that's redundant, by the way.
You've got 10 seats on the 50, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, life is good.
10 seats? Wow.
Yep.
What do they get for season tickets per seat now on the 50?
Well, $30 a ticket, and times 10, that's 300 and some plus
60
whatever.
in the playoffs.
So that's $300 a seat per season, and you got 10, so that's $3,000. That's, you know what? That's not a bad investment.
Have they ever done anything for you? The Falcons, have you met Dan Reeves personally, or have you
Oh,
met?
yes, of course.
Hell, I'm surprised they don't let you play at some point.
Yeah.
Well, you're almost as old as Morton Anderson.
You better not let Morton hear you say that.
Joe Curtis has been to every single Falcons home game. That's 250 games.
You
Now-
have Morton on the line?
No, Morton's not on the line. You're going up to the Hall of Fame, aren't you?
Yeah, right.
What's going to happen up there when you get there?
Well, first of all, we got to go to, and this is very interesting to all the Atlanta fans, Jeff Van Note, whom everybody knows as, of course, one of the original Falcons, is going to be my traveling companion, and he'll be calling the game up in Minneapolis, so we'll be going. They're going to hurry us from Minneapolis to Canton, Ohio, right after the game next Sunday afternoon.
It's you and 29 other fans, right? Are they inducting you in the Hall of Fame, or
Well,
what are they
actually
doing?
30, because they included Cleveland to have Cleveland as an ultimate fan.
They're going to have a special fan set up there at the Hall of Fame. That's cool.
Now, we got to ask you, have you ever done the Dirty Bird?
Well,
Well,
only after Jamal Anderson scores, because that means 6 points.
Uh-huh. So now that 10 tickets, are you able to, do you have a regular group of 10 people that you go with? Or
Yes,
do you
I
sell?
do. Every single Sunday, they're very loyal, and let's see, most of them are from Atlanta because I sort of have to go by myself. Well, I have one other guy that acts as a driver for me and my companion. So actually, 2 of us from Atlanta, and then I rendezvous in the Orange parking lot with 8 others.
Well, something tells me you're a very patient man, Joe, to sit through all these years.
Well,
tell
after
ya.
33 years, you have to know what patience means, that's for sure. But it's worth it.
Congratulations on that Hall of Fame thing, and go Falcons.
Okay, thanks much.
thanks for
Thanks,
talking
Joe.
to us.
Go Falcons.
Bye-bye, Joe.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Joe Curtis in Macon, 250 home games and 388 out
He's
of
80?
497 total games.
He's 80 years old.
80 years old.
He's sharp.
That is a fan.
The best of the Morning X. 99X.
Start your day with America in the Morning.
I'm John Trout, your host.
From breaking news.
The U.S. Supreme Court with rulings shifting gears. Apple has released a new iPhone. Here's the Wednesday Business Report. It's far from a seller's market.
To politics and entertainment.
Moving into scary movie season, so why not another Conjuring movie? Shifting gears, Powerball jackpot is now the 3rd largest ever in history.
Live long and prosper.
America in the Morning.
Fresh each day.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.